Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. It's Mary Jane, and we're going to be talking about Kandi Burruss, and we're going to be talking about Marlo Hampton. So they had a TV show that was supposed to be coming out, and it was going to be Marlo Hampton, Funky Dineva, and it was going to be on WEtv. I believe it was called Hot Atlanta, and so basically, Marlo Hampton, she went and she talked to Todd and basically convinced him to actually produce a reality TV show on WeTV. And he ended up talking to Kandi about it. Kandi was like, all right, sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds good. She was like, oh, I think we can make some corn. We can make some money off the situation. So Todd and Kandi, they put things together. They got the casting. They got everything going. WeTV greenlighted the situation. The show was on wraps. Nobody was saying anything about the show coming out for a couple of years. And Kandi was so happy that she was able to keep it a secret. And once WeTV gave the green light, the monster and Marlo Hampton came out, and she was basically acting like a diva, from a diva to a diva. Wasn't showing up, wasn't doing what she's supposed to do. Basically giving the crew, the cast members, the producers a very hard time. This is allegedly, and basically she made filming so difficult that WeTV said, you know what, this is costing us too much money. This is more than a headache than we need, and basically we don't even know if this show's gonna be hit. If it's going to be a hit or not. So why are we taking this abuse from Marlo Hampton? So, Kandi really felt bad about this situation because she put money into it. She invested. She got people going. And she really thought that she was going to remove, from, Bravo, keep at Bravo, but then also have something going on at WeTV too as well, and her husband producing the show. And basically it could have been a spinoff too as well. It could have kept going. It could have been something different because as people say that we get tired of certain shows, you have to change up cast members. We're on Real Housewives of Atlanta season 11. How many more years do the Real Housewives of Atlanta have to go? So I would think that it would be a good idea for Marlo to actually indulge and actually be a part of making this new show with Kandi and Todd and Funky Dineva. Why not? Because the reason why you went to Kandi in the first place and Todd in the first place is because you haven't been on reality TV for a while, because Nene picks you up and drop you off like a hot potato. Whenever she's good with you, she's good with you. So now you and Nene are good together and you're cool with Cynthia. So now you got two people you basically can film with. And now you're getting cool with Portia. So now you can film with Portia. So I guess you felt like, Bravo was a better network and you can actually get your name out there more, and actually people will be hiring you for doing shows and promotions and things like that. So maybe that's the reason why. But Kandi basically is saying that Marlo Hampton actually just, she torpedoed the project. She torpedoed everything. And Kandi was just like, wow, I wasn't cool with her, but then we became cool, especially during the 1 and 2 years that she fell out with Nene and she really wasn't on the show. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I believe in Marlo. I trust in her. Kandi will make money and do an idea or a project if she knows that there is going to be profit, or it's actually going to get a lot of attention. It's going to be clout. Actually develop her resume, her entire resume as actually producing, reality TV shows, be the next Mona Scott. You know what I'm saying? So Kandi was like, this is what Kandi said. She fucked up our show that we had on WeTV. So now she got to be over there with the housewives, and Kenya ain't there no more. Ain't too many people fucking with her. She had to make sure she had people she could film with other than Nene and Cynthia, because Nene drops and pick her up like a hot potato, and Cynthia can go anyway depending on the weather. I was like, whoa. And that's what Funky Dineva said. That's exactly what he said. He was like, she fucked up our show. So he's just like, Funky Dineva was like, yeah, she messed up our show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bad look too as well, because now this is where you can get blackballed Marlo Hampton and people not want to work with you. Or now if there's a new reality TV show idea comes up that is not on Bravo, they're probably going to pass on having you as a cast member on the show, because they feel like if you have a better opportunity, you torpedo their production and everything like that. So what do you guys think about the situation? It is so bad. And Kandi was like, yo, it really sucks because this is something we had worked on for a couple of years. I had not even told anybody. It was a development for a while. So to be able to keep that secret for a long time, they finally greenlighted it, and I am super excited because they are getting ready to drop the press release. And the funny thing is, people didn't really know Marlo and I to be great friends or anything like that. It's not like we were great friends. It's just the fact that I thought she was cool, and it was during the 1 or 2 years after her and Nene fell out. She wasn't really on Housewives, so she came to Todd and I really wanted to do TV again. And so at that point, we started trying to develop something. We pitched it to a couple of networks. Somebody was interested, and we went on ahead to develop it. And now it's like all that money is wasted. All that money is wasted. Like, damn, they can't cut around and put somebody else in. It's just like, I know Kandi's feeling a certain type of way, like she out. So we're going to see how Kandi acts towards Marlo, because she got to be pissed that she torpedoed and she stopped them from growing. And she actually, like, how can you actually just tear up a production? Actually just, make sure a production is canceled, a TV show is canceled. That's some grimy, evil shit right there. But like I said, she felt like being on Bravo and being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta was kosher. Or did Nene kind of convinced her to F that WEtv. We're going to make sure you're going to be one of the friends or close to getting a peach here on Bravo since they're cool again. I'm just like, damn, that's really terrible. It's sad. It's disrespectful. And I know, like, they don't even want to film with Marlo Hampton. I know Todd and, Kandi are like, every time they look at Marlo, like, oh, can't stand that woman. And Marlo was like, whatever, I'm the real B-I-C-T-H. I'm the real B-I-C-T-H in charge. Because, Marlo has an attitude that she's grander than anybody that's ever walked this earth. And you have to have a high opinion of yourself, but you can't have an opinion of yourself too highly where you torpedo and think you're better than people, and people feel like, you know what, I'm going to just walk away from the situation. I'm going to walk away from you. Now you got a whole network that has executives that have a bad and nasty taste towards you, Marlo, and they all should do business with other networks. And so when your name comes up in a new reality TV show, they're already going to put the X on you. Peace. I'm out. One love. You guys tell me what you think about the situation. It sounds like it would have been a good show because Todd and, Kandi know what the people want. Fucking Dineva know what the people want. Marlo really don't know what the people want. But them three people know what the people want. I guarantee you it would have been a hit show. Peace. I'm out. One love.